Welcome to Learn It, a series of digital scrapbooking tutorials by Studio Wendy at Scrapbook Graphics. Today I wanted to show you how the knockout layer style works and what the difference between the shallow and deep options are. I've created a set of knockout styles, and you'll see here they come in a variety of sizes from small all the way up to extra, extra, extra large, and they come in a deep version indicated by the D and a shallow version indicated by the S, and then in addition they come in brown, which the BR indicates the brown, and black indicated by the BLK. And then we have a plain knockout deep and knockout shallow, and those are for no shadows whatsoever. So what I'm going to do here first is apply a knockout style to one of the layers in this template, and I am using Studio Rosy Posy's blended template number 82 for this layout. And what I want to do is open up this photo hole here and show the picture behind it. I could clip a photo to this spot, but if I wanted to use the same photo behind here, or I just wanted to show what's already there on the page, what I can do is just quickly add a knockout style to this layer. So I'm going to select the black portion of the layer here, and I'm going to click Knockout Deep. And when that happens, you'll see that it hides everything on the canvas behind that layer. That doesn't really help because that is going to completely hide the things on the layout that I do want to show. So what I need to do is choose Knockout Shallow. Now, when you choose Knockout Shallow, you don't see any difference, and that's because these layers have not been grouped together yet, and that's the key to using Knockout Shallow. So what I'm going to do is select both the clipping photo layer and the border layer, and I'm going to drag them into their own group. Now, once it goes into the group, and I click on that clipping layer, if I choose Knockout Deep, you'll see it goes all the way to the background of the document. And if I click Shallow, all of a sudden it only knocks out what's in this layer group. So I can see the flowers here behind it. What if I don't want to see those flowers? Then all I need to do is drag them up into that layer group, and then all of a sudden they disappear. Now maybe I do want to see the paint there, so I could potentially leave that there. I'm going to go ahead and turn on my photo that I want to show through there. If I want to clip that photo to that spot and still allow that paint to show over it, what I can do is go ahead and drag this below the paint layer, and then I can go ahead and Command click on that black layer and add a layer mask here, or make a layer via copies. The key command for that is Command Option J or Control Alt J on a PC, and then that copies just that portion of the image to show there behind the layer. Now I can do the same thing with the other group. If I apply that shallow style there and then drag those up into the same exact group, that works perfectly. And then all I need to do is Command click on the clipping layer, go down to my original photo, and hit Command J to make a copy of it. And now I have this photo showing. You'll see the flowers are still on top of this photo, and yet the paint here is showing through from the other layer. So it's really versatile. Play around with the order of things and where you place them on the page and how you apply the settings, and you can get some really interesting effects. So that's how you can use these knockout styles to do some advanced layering and blending within your document. You can also apply blending modes to these knockout layers after you've added the style. You can turn it to linear burn or something like that if it's a photo, if this were a photo here instead of a clipping layer. And in that way you can blend your photos into the background. So for example, let me turn off that photo and move this one up here. Okay, so now we have the photo, We have the white border. This photo I can go ahead and set to knockout shallow. If I want that photo to blend into the background behind it without seeing the paint splat, then I can drag that paint splat up into that layer group, and it will still show on the paper behind it without blending into the photo itself. So you can also get some really neat effects using your blending modes along with the knockout styles. So I hope this tutorial has been helpful, and I will see you next time on Learn It.